unfortunately, we're having to leave Desolation behind this early in the game, or I should say this late in the game, or this much in the challenge because of our hands being forced by the people that have made it. So we move on forward. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to the Long Dark and our faithful Cartographer Interloper run. We're going to be headed back to Coastal today, and I'm going to try to get as much done between here and, well, I don't know how much of Coastal we're going to get done today. I just kind of want to make sure we zone in and zone out in case something else goofy happens, but we need to move on. We need to go. We really can't stay here anymore. We kind of have to move through our world with a bit of haste and a bit of purpose now, unfortunately. I was kind of enjoying screwing around and, you know, doing the usual thing you do within a video game, and just kind of, you know, with these kinds of games, it is a, you know, exploring, walking simulator kind of whatever, you know. Granted, you're trying to live and survive and, you know, not kill a character, but in the end, it's just a video game. So we're going to attempt to try to finish the however many locations we have left before they drop the update in December. So that's going to be my goal for what we're going to do. So we're going to probably, as I kind of stated in the last episode, move through these with a little bit more of a quicker pace than I had intended. But in reality, we're not that far from being done. Hello, how did I miss you? We're going to try to get, I'm going to try to hit as much as I can, but reality says that really all we need to do is just get the named locations, which is going to test my memory as what's left of what's left. So I think the big heavy hitter for us is going to be getting, Coastal's going to take probably, I don't know, we'll be able to get quite a bit of it maybe done today, just depending on how the weather is going to be. Mystery Lake, again, probably an episode or two, maybe. We still have that whole far side up. I don't think we went down to the, I'm pretty sure we didn't go to the unnamed cabin pond or pond cabin and all of those other things. I'm pretty sure we did not do that. So, didn't I leave coal? Oh, I left it over there. I'm pretty sure we didn't do a lot of that stuff. So it's very likely that we are going to have to do quite a circle around here, but our circle around some of the other zones. We're going to basically head right here, and then we're going to go back up to the Harris home and see if there was anything up there we needed to pick up. I believe I left a bunch of deer parts up here. Unfortunately, those deer parts are probably not going to be ready to go with us. However, likely what I may do is grab them and take them with us, because those will be reasonably close to being fixed. So why don't you fill that up while you're at it, quit carrying it. And then we go outside. Actually, grab your bow, because we might have a friend out here. All right, let's go get the arch. I always like this little area because it's kind of quiet and secluded, and if you're really bored, you can spend a lot of time here because of the, well, the fact that there are, on lower difficulties, there's quite a few rabbits, and there's quite a few wolves here. So you can spend a week or so if you're not planning on keeping up your well-fed, which, you know, if you're camping, you don't have to do that kind of stuff. But I'll come in here and hang out in this zone occasionally if I get really bored. Interloper, I think I can't. Can I go that way? Okay. Again, it's another place for an interloper to know, depending on what they plan with as far as changing things. It's a beachcombing spot. It's actually one of the, you know, nicer beachcombing spots, because you can, well, there's a lot of coastal, there's a lot of coast right here for not a lot of zone. So we're pretty good here. Let's go get this location. And spot. And then we're going to go to the cave and see if the matches are there. Hello, the arch. That should have been the last one. And you can't even see it today. It's right here. Holy cow. One thing I'm pretty certain about at this point is that those matches are there all the time now. Now, whether or not that's going to stay that way, I don't know. There's the last cave, so that means we should be now done with... I really, really need to learn how to click the right button. Maybe by the time we're done with this, we'll figure out the right button. 165 locations out of 212. I have no idea why I clicked that. Go over here, back. We need surveyed locations, select, and crumbling highway. Once they're completed, they move off of the main portion. They're out of the this area right here. All of these are more or less in, well, they're more or less in alphabetical order until you complete it. Then they move to the bottom. So broken railroad, crumbling highway, all 5 points. There you go. That's all done. Let's move back to the Harris home and see what we left. There should be a deer pelt or 2 in there, along with some wolves, which, let's just see what we can do about wolf. Don't run, just walk. Oh, there's one right here. Hello, sir. You're gonna scare your friend. Get my mouse squared away under my hand correctly. I always thought that like this little tree branch was the arch, but no, there's an arch right there. So, yeah. Oh, come on. I know I can climb that hill. Oh, you're going to make all the noise in the world. I'm going to go get in the thing and lose your aggro over here. Harris home. All right, are our deer pelts cured? They're very close. Oh, let me see, 95% out of 5 days. That actually, we might, how much food did we bring? We have 1 piece of deer. They stink, plus I need to have a place to leave them. Those are all 95% cured. Okay. I mean, as far as me and time doing whatever, I am going to go ahead and pass time right here. And then we should be able to eat up one of those real quick. So what I might do is actually go harvest that wolf. I will cut this out unless something else comes into being interesting. And then I will see you guys when we get ready to leave this out. I am really glad I did that. So we're going into Coastal with brand new boots, brand new pants, brand new hat, brand new gloves, reasonably brand new bearskin coat. Most of everything that is important facing outwards is above 90%. These are going to be okay for right now. I guess I could fix those, but I think we'll just kind of move on. So we are going to go straight towards... I have an idea as to how I want to do this. I do want to kind of make a goofy S-figure account across Coastal, which means we're going to go to the islands first. I'm going to do everything against the ice, then we're going to circle back down the highway, do everything down the highway. Well, actually, we're probably going to go clear up to the Bear Creek campground and come back and just kind of, I'm just going to kind of go all the way to the far side, to the Mystery Lake side. Then we're just going to kind of zigzag all the way back across till we get back over to the town site. We're going to hit up the town site, do a couple of things on that side. I want to go back by the... Outlook or the Overlook one more time. That's going to give us a chance to possibly find the Polaroid. I do want to try to do the Polaroid if we find it. So that's kind of my whole intent on that little thing. Let's get out here and let's get moving. I need to make sure I munch down on this. The other wolf, he decided to come over and check us out. He was standing right over here, so I threw an arrow at him, and, well, he took it right in his tail, and then I chased him around, so it's kind of one of those. And I did throw a little bit of coal on this fire last night, so we should have plenty of charcoal now. It's going to be cold because it's a coastal zone, and it is the way that it is. Let us go forward. But we are done with this end of the world. The other thing he did is I brewed a couple of teas up, so if we need to run, we can run. Our teas, coffees. I just noticed we have like 6 tins of coffee still that we have not used, which is probably going to be our saving grace for this, trying to get this all sorted out and done before they update the game. Should warm them up, actually, but I guess. We'll see what it looks like when we get to Coastal. We got a lot of running to do today. And I mean a lot. I want to get all the way to the other end of the highway by the time we end today. I think we'll probably try to make it to the fishing camp and get both of the islands. The fishing huts, as far as I am aware, are not part of the thing. Hang on. We did get this. This whole zone is done. Go. Okay. Do I have... I guess it doesn't really matter. We're out of the wind right here. Can I get one of those? I'm a little concerned that the game's going to try to fight us to get some of this done.
Come on, little fire.
Oh, it'll go. Don't worry. We just want to pop a coffee and a tea down.
Oh, yeah. That's a good
I'm going to put one of those down. That was 100%. That one's never been cooked. And I cooked some teas. Let's see. I need to make sure to click the button because they don't automatically get added. I don't think we're going to be able to keep a torch today. Goodbye, coffee. Stack the warmth. I'm not thirsty. Apparently I was. Okay, let's go. All right, so coastal highway, we're just going to go like, well, this way out to the islands and start working our way out. So I want I really, you know, one of the best updates I can think they can possibly do is make it so that all tools get used up before you start switching between the two of them, instead of working durability down between 2 or 3 different tools. Use the worst one up first, and we need a few of these. I was looking forward to doing a little bit of beachcombing out here, but I don't even think I'm going to check behind the big island. That one. One thing I do love about popping a coffee is, for one, it fills your fatigue meter back up. 2, it slows the usage of your fatigue, so you can run a lot more. And I'm probably going to need it.
It's cold.
Because it's going to start snowing. I don't know. I don't even think there's any reason to go searching these houses. God dang it, Coastal. Seriously. Hello, dear. I know there's no reason to go out there because those aren't on it. We can get the islands and hopefully the highway. Oh, I know it's cold, and you're going to be cold all day. Misanthropes is a homestead. All right. Go inside. We'll warm up. We'll check for food, I think, is about all I'm going to do in these houses. I don't want that. I'm not even really interested in the containers anymore because there's not going to be much left in them. So pretty much anything that's going to have food in it's going to be where I'm going to be looking for it now. So any amount of free food we can get a hold of. Wow, there's a worn ski jacket at 68% that late in the game. Cool. Pork and beans. We can always eat more food. I think that's something Will says, right? We could always use more food. Well, that's sad. Oh, up, 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 up. Toilet water, take it. The less amount of water I have to make here, the better. Don't drink it all. Just leave a little bit. There we go. Cool. And nothing in there. So, I mean, you can look. I guess you can look in here. We'll pick one container and we'll look in one container. Nothing, 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 nothing. Like I say, the sadness is at this point. Oh, yes, food and those two. I always forget those are sitting there. And actually, while I'm at it, is that there this time? And is that there this time? No. Okay, well, let's go. So, pastime. Hypothermia risk cured. We run to the next island. Into the wind. Well, he got him a rabbit. I wonder how close I can get to this one before it runs away. See, like, I got that close. So, whatever. I don't know. Sometimes I think that's a bug or whatever. Oh, Polaroids, 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 Polaroids. Did I see it? Did I see it? Did I see it? Boom! Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. There's one up there, and that's. I was hoping we'd find that for this area. I kind of wanted to end coastal by going and finding the Polaroid. Nice. I mean, we can still do little things like that. That's part of mapping. It's part of the game. I know that after we tested a couple of things, there's something else we could possibly test with that, but I'd just like to see how much that opens. And since we're right here, there's a piece of wood. This one can have some food in it at times, so I'm checking for food, sodas, stuff like that. But we're really just after the pictures at this point. Nothing? All right, well, move it. You know, let me look. I'm pretty sure these don't count. I'm almost 100% positive these don't count. Because if it was, there'd be like 50 of these things. Coastal Highway has, let me think. There's 3 right there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fishing holes in it, and I'm pretty certain none of them count. Survey location, select, coastal. So it's, like I said, it's only got 18 out of, we've got 6 out of 18 locations. We're fixing to catch number 7, then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We haven't been up top over there. 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot of stuff here. If they wanted you to map every one of those, they wanted you to map every one of those, there'd be like 20, probably almost 30 locations in this zone.
It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
time is it? We got all day, man. We got all day. We are doing okay. And I'm not trying to speed run this, but well, if I was trying to speed run this, we sure as heck wouldn't have done it on Loper. Jackrabbit Island, hello. Let's get up to the house. Hi, little rabbits. Pick the picture. Thank you very much. Sun came out. Again, we'll go check for food. Is there anything on the floor? No, not usually. Refrigerator. I mean, we got to warm up. The next jaunt for the next place to be warm is going to be quite a ways. And if the sun stays out, we'll light us a torch and warm a tea or a coffee. Because we're going to run all the way to the end of the highway over here. Kind of contemplating doing the Bear Creek campground and Jackrabbit Glen or whatever Rabbit Glen thingy later. I don't know. We'll just see what the weather gives us. Again, we're just going to try to, I hate to say it, I want to try to crank these out because of the mess that we left in, well, the mess that we left in 4 locations, which is going to be, you know, I don't know why I looked at that one. Everything is going to be the fun part of trying to get the get Mystery Lake, get the Milton done, and then getting a couple other things done. And I will always check these because, you know, of the fact that there's always something good in there. How much water do we have? Drink some water. A little bit. I don't want to drink a lot. I'm fine. I think we're good. And I will search that cabinet for the giggles. Nothing. How much cloth do we have? We have 5. That's all I tend to carry on us most of the time. So, again, goodbye. Except I'm going to light a fire in my favorite spot since we're standing here. Because I can still use that. And go toss a couple of those. I want to put down, well, I mean, we can warm up the pork and beans. I don't really want to do that. I'm going to drop that and that and that and the 2 worst ones. And we'll put them over here. There, and there. And those will all be ready really quickly. So we need to go over towards that bridge right there, and actually we got to go all the way to the end of the highway down over there. So we're going to kind of keep a couple of these teas warm just to try to stave off some of the pain. Starting with that one. Crap, did I accidentally jiggle that one? All right, let's pick a torch up and let's take a run. Oh, you loud, noisy thing. I don't have time for you. All right. No, it's an interesting thing. I'm glad we found that. And that's kind of the reason why I wanted to do this section before we started thinking about going back up there, because like another location for the Polaroid, I think is right there. One of these islands right here has a metal box on it that it'll occasionally show up in. And you know, the offhand chance you might get it down here, plus where we found it over there, and then there's a hill back over here it can show up at. So, oh wow, is that cured? Green birch sapling. Oh, we get a little bit of beachcombing done because we have to go this direction anyway. What is that? It's a piece of wood? Yeah, we don't need a piece of wood. I don't know why I picked the sapling up. I'll just put it over here for the moment. Anything in the fishing hut? Oh, there's another one with a door. Cool. Piece of wood. I should be pulling the charcoal out of these too, huh? It looks like we got 17 pieces of charcoal, and I've got a lot of coal. Take it. Yeah, all right. Well, you can keep this for me, please. I don't need it. All right. I love this area for beachcombing, though. There's all kinds of goodness out here usually, all kinds. Like I said, with the whether or not they change that in the upcoming updates or whatever, how this section works. As an interloper, if you're patient, you can live on this end of the map forever. If you're patient. End of the world, I should say, because everything that you need, all of your birch saplings, your maple saplings, the anything that you need generally is going to be available, to include leather, to include cloth, to include metal, to include the medicine like we saw the last time. Medicine is in particular, like the pill bottles will wash up occasionally, and then like you'll end up with sneakers and whatnot that'll get you the leather that'll let you fix a few of your other things. And yeah, it's pretty much, you know, infinite stuff so long as you're patient about it. I thought this one was labeled. Oh, that I was gonna say. I knew there was one down here. Map it, please. Nice. And grab that. I don't even care what this one has left on it. Go. Again, like I said, it's like loot tables and whatnot. You can come up here. For now, I mean, I'm going to say that it's going to exist, but up here on this hill, one of these two hills right here, there will be a corpse. And with that corpse at times, there will be a Polaroid. It's not named. Near as I can tell, it's not named. Of course, thank you. Well, that's good. Nothing's still hot, is it? Well, that was a mistake on my part. Yep, it's all cold. We should have drank that. But yeah, there's like a maple sapling up here. I think it's right up here somewhere where there'll be a corpse will spawn in, and there'll be a metal container, and the Polaroid will be up here.
I can't feel my hands.
Well, we may go. Yeah, there it is, right there, right here. All right, well, that car is not one. There's a cairn right there. I do think we need to go ahead and just go up to Bear Creek using the creek. I know it's probably a bad idea, but I have one of these. So, cattails. You're not that bad. Quit whining. Just makes it hard to hear the bear, that's all. We have a lot of food. I don't see him. He's usually, that's his house right there. Cattails are life. Wind is not helping. I can't hear my crows. I can't hear him growl and grunt. So we'll have to be careful. We're gonna head for the Rabbit Glen cabin. He's right there. Good. At least I know where you are, buddy. That means we may have a problem mapping over here. Unless he's headed to the town first instead of the campground. Why don't you go to town? Go over to the little fishing village. I mean, I'll put a flare in you, no big deal, if you want me to. All the cattails. How many we have now? 4. Yeah, we're doing good. Good. Bear Creek campgrounds. Let's see if we can find a spot out of the wind. Come on. Come on. Let's get this one done. Nice. Get your gun back out in case he decides to come up the hill here. And go back over here. Need to go warm up and break the cycle. Take the outside lane. Come on, you can run. I know it's windy, it's terrible. We hate this area because the wind blows. We'll pick up some coal because sometimes there's coal up here. A lot of coal up here this time. Wow. Whole lot of coal. Cool. And the cabin. Abbott Grove cabin. We'll go inside, break the cycle, and then map it, because she's gonna utterly lose it if we don't. Just give me an hour worth of sleep. Probably shouldn't have slept, but give me an hour worth of sleep. We need to break the hypothermia. Let's take a look around in here. Maybe the wind quit blowing. Wow, that took a while to get rid of that hypothermia. That's not great. Nothing. This is a place where you get a buffer memory as well, like we've spoken about a couple of times. There is nothing in here. Huh. This is another of my little favorite corners I like to come, you know, camp at, I guess, in game. So it's pretty cozy and quiet. Perfect. Rabbit Grove, Bear Creek Campground. Nice. All right, so what we're going to do, like I said, is we're going to kind of start doing this zigzag back across the zone so that we can get some of this other stuff done. So what I do want to do is We have 52 cattails. I have how much coal right now? 14. Beautiful. Okay. Back. Let's do this. We're going to go up around the corner and over back down to the fishing village. I'm just going to grab a few of these. We don't need many more of them. I know I'm saying that. Cattails, you don't need many more. I can shoot things. Wouldn't mind getting up on top of that hill and mapping. Let's go up here real fast, just because we can. I know, wasting time, right? And boop. That'll open up a nice chunk of this corner over here. There we go. That doesn't look too terrible bad now. Not that it really matters. We need to... Don't break your legs. Give me my thing. Yeah, I knew that was coming. That's okay. I'm not worried about that part. All right. A couple of dead dudes down here probably, and a bear somewhere. Keep your eyeballs open. I can't believe how many of these we've got so far still. Both of them are here. Interesting. I don't think this cabin is named. I'm going to go ahead and map it, though. I guess general rule of thumb is to just map what you think. Why is there a wolf up here? What? He must be lost. He must be really lost. It is so nice out right now, it's not even funny. Okay, so that one's just destroyed cabin. All right, that's kind of what I figured I was going to see. Interesting. I don't know why there was a wolf up there unless the bear scared him, but he'd have had to come clear off the ice. We're not stinky, are we? No. Give me my thing. Where is he? I don't see him. New location, fishing camp. Yes, we know. Actually, go over here, check your spot. What's here? We're gonna get a rope and just a fishing hook, no fishing line. Check the drawer, not much. This is not the greatest place in the world, especially with the bear. Let me just say we're gonna camp right here tonight, and we're gonna camp in, I think this is the one that's got the nice bed in it, right? Singular bed. Let's do a little bit of looting. We'll go ahead and make a fire, get her sorted out, get her ready to go to bed so that we can kind of call it. We're pretty well at the point where I want to be. Ruin wool socks. Well, I guess we can hack them up for later. Is there anything else over here? No. All right, we'll check all these. These cabins, always make sure when you leave one of them that you crouch. Unless you have a fire going out here in the area, always, always, always crouch. Because there will be a bear standing right there in front of you that will maul you. So, food. Thank you. Nothing. What's in the plastic container? I did it. Nope. Dice roll. Terrible. Bear? No. No bear. No bear? There he goes, not listening to his own advice. And this one. The only reason I'm searching these is because there's not usually much to them. There's a set of boots. If we needed some leather, we don't need leather. You know, actually, did we get messed up? 94. No, it's fine. I don't need you. You can live here. I thought I put those down. I may go ahead and fix a few things up since we're sitting here because we do have a little bit of ability to fix a few things. So there is a small amount of cloth right here. So I am going to, I think, light a fire, make some water, cook some things, and, well, I don't see him. All right, fishing camp, that's in the deal there. So let's light a fire real quick. Of course, we can't do that. That's fine. And we have 100 matches, easily 100 somewhere.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
And we got a lot of coal. So we're going to camp here for the evening, or we're going to stay here for the evening and see where things go. I should have a decent amount of water on us, so we'll go ahead and just drink some of it. And let's check our progress. If I can click the right button. You know, I don't know why I keep looking at that one, but whatever. 171 out of 212. Coastal Highway, we have 7 more locations left. That's not going to be too bad to find, I don't think. Actually, I can probably count most of them at this point. So, fishing camp 1, 2, 3, 4 back over here. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we're pretty close. There's, like I said, there's at least 6 more down here. Plus, we'll be able to go do the. We'll be able to run out of the cabin. Like I said, there's another one down over here. I know where the majority of them are. There's one back over here that gets lost occasionally. Plus, we have this. So we are going to do the Vista, and that Vista should blow up the majority of the area. This will be one of the more complete maps that we'll have. So, for now, I think we'll call it. I'm gonna make some water. We're gonna cook some food. We can cook some beans. Hey, look, we can cook some beans. And I'm going to put her to bed, and I'll see you all in the next one, I guess. Thank you so much. Bye. Beans.